That ain't what they was telling you in the church. So, or well, what they mean is that he can be on either nobody to tempt, because Jesus can shoot us someplace to heaven and he can be there with him 1,000 and Satan can be running around here with no. It's not impossible. He is going to be put in the bottomless pit. Just like, see, y'all got to know, see, y'all is trying to justify his word, but some things y'all got to take it literal, but let me get to it for you. He said, and after that he will be loose a little season. And I saw thrones that sat upon them, and I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them had judgments given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of Elohim, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received the mark on their foreheads. I reject that whole name, Jesus Christ.
Rejection.
You see, the Father had to get me, he said, Darren, you got to reject that name and come unto me.
It's filth.
You got to watch these people, you know. Watch these people. They will take you down.
It's worse than garbage.
And they lived and reigned with Yahushua 1,000 years. But the rest of the dead lived not again until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. See, this is the first resurrection. Let's get that straight. Now let's go to Luke chapter 8. Let's go to Luke chapter 8 and verse 27. Let me see if I can clear up something here for you. Let's go to Luke chapter 8 and verse 27. Okay. Let's go here. It says, and when he went forth to land, there met him out of the city. You know, it's Luke chapter 8, you know the story about the possessed man.
Yes.
And when he went forth to land, there met him out of the city a certain man which had devils, long time, and wore no clothes, neither abode in any house, but in tombs. When he saw Yahushua, he cried out and fell down before him with a loud voice, saying, what have I to do with thee? Yahushua, thou son of Elohim, even the devils know the name. Keep holding on to this false name.
Yes.
Been proven to you that the letter J, you could invent a name. Catholics invent the name, throw it on him, do an idol image, say that's him, and y'all running behind it. Y'all have been brainwashed in slavery.
Should be.
You never thought of it? You come out of slavery, Bridger. Now the same people who are in slavery got you worshiping them, got these pictures and idols. The Father said, cast them away, and the command say, thou shalt have no graven images. How deep is your understanding? But because of the love of the Father, he's sending his servants, so they're the one you know. The point is, whether you're going to accept or you're going to reject. Now let's hear this. It says, he said, what have I to do with thee, Yahushua, thou son of Elohim, Moses? I beseech ye, torment me not. For he had commanded the unclean spirit to come out of the man.
Yes.
And oft times it had caught him, and he was kept bound with chain, and in fence, and he brake the bonds, and driven off the devil into the wilderness. And Yahushua asked him, saying, what is thy name? And he said, Legion, because many devils were entered into him. And they besought him that he would not command them to go out into the deep. Mercy. Let's catch this now. You know that? He said, okay, don't send us out into the deep. He cannot be talking about dirty because they are not infiltrating people. They say, don't send us out into the deep. You see, watch if you don't have the Father's vision. He said, don't send us out into the deep, man. So, and hear what they say. They say, and there was a herd of swine feeding on the mountain, and they besought him that he would suffer them to enter into the swine. See, they're trying to get out of going into this deep place. See, it's something about this deep. This is the bottomless pit.
Bottomless pit.
And that deep, what they talking about, once he send you there, you're going to stay there.
Stay there.
You see? And they say, look here, man, we beseech you, don't send us. Don't torment us. He said, see that swine? And you wonder why the Father tell you, don't stop eating swine and pork. Why would the Father send demons into the swine and the pig and the filth and then tell you eat it? Oh, he's a good Father. He said, I don't want y'all to put that in your body. Got these noble ministers there. Or just pray for it. They can't even keep faithful to their own wife. Living a whoredom life. All they into is money. Some of you in the church, you go to them, ask for something. They tell you they got to call a board meeting. Even if they give you something, what purpose is it if you won't standing on truth?
Come on now.
He said, saw it. And what happened? When they went into them, the devils went. Then went the devils out of the man and entered into the swine. And what did the swine do?
Run over the cliff.
They gone and drowned themselves.
Swine say they want a company.
So you know what happened? They still end up in the deep. You can't escape it. You can't escape it. I tell you, when the messenger came down with the chain and the key for the bottomless pit, he literally talking about a pity put him in because the earth still gonna be in use. We gonna be reigning on 1,000 years the saints, and flesh and blood can be there. They can be captives now. But we can deal with them better than how they deal with us.
Yes.
Look how they deal with were slaves. They burn us, they spit on us. Oh man, if you only know, the Father can deal with that and what they do to his son. But even in that, we can treat them way better than they treat our people. Let's go to Joel chapter 1. Let me give you some more information. Let's go to Joel chapter 1. Joel chapter 1. Joel chapter 1, 6 to 7. And it says, and the messengers, you can look right in your book, and the messengers which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. You ever see that? See, some messengers left their first estate, you know, and he reserved them in chains, in darkness, until the day of judgment. The day of judgment, you know what the judgment will be? Right after the 1,000-year finish. That's when the day of judgment. Now you would ask yourself, who was these messengers that left their first estate? But brother, if I reveal that to you now, that's a whole another topic we have to go. Well, Father's will, I'll maybe come to you with another message on that. But let's go to Revelation chapter 9. Revelation chapter 9. Let me give you some more information here. Revelation chapter 9. Revelation chapter 9. Listen to this. 1 to 11. And the fifth messenger sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit as the smoke of a great furnace. And the sun and the air were darkened by reason of the smoke of the pit. Wherever smoke is, what usually there, brothers and sisters?
Fire.
Fire. See, for once in your life, take this literal what we read. Because this was a preview given to John. You already know this what y'all gonna have to contend with if you reject his truths. And there came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and upon them was given power as the scorpions of the earth have power. And it was commanded them they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green thing, neither any tree. I want you to see what down in this pit. Brothers, he gave me a little idea. John got a preview, and he gave me a little idea of what in this pit, you know. I can give you a little breakdown what on this pit here. Let's go. He said, but only those men which have not the seal of Elohim in their forehead. You know what that is? That's his truth. That's you got to get away from that false name. Satan is stealing worship. And he say Satan is a great deceiver?
Yes.
Didn't he say Satan deceived the whole world?
The whole world.
So why you find it hard to believe that Satan take his name, throw it out in the garbage, put in a false name, and got you? You want to know the homosexual have more right to that name than you know?
Come on now.
The face they used to do the image was the Pope's son, and he was a homosexual. You don't see why all these lesbians got their own church and all them worshiping Jesus Christ. There's many, many folds, but all them worship one thing, and Jesus Christ. But the Father only got one fold, and that's Yeshua.
Yes.
One fold, one
fold.
shepherd.
One shepherd.
And it was commanded them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green thing, but only those men that have not the seal of Elohim. And to them it was given that they should not kill them, but that they should torment them for 5 months.
5 months.
And their torment was as the torment of a scorpion when he striketh a man. You hear that? They're going to torment you for 5 months. And you know what that could be? All y'all who decide to reject you, because only truth can say. The mere fact you listening to me, brothers and sisters, let me tell you something, the Father loves you. Now, if you're on his own, because he said, my sheep hear my voice and they follow me.
Yes.
Let's go on. And in those days shall men seek death and shall not find it. And they shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. Now, to give you a description of these things, say the shape of the locusts were like unto horses prepared unto battle. You know, there was one time I heard this fella, I think it was Lindsay, he was giving attention. These like helicopters with the wings. Why can you never hear such stupidity? It was not given to you to understand. The Father can reveal these things unto his servants.
Yeah.
You see? But if you listen to me, you'll understand. He said they were locusts, but they were like unto horses prepared unto the battle. You know, let me give you a little area on that. You see a horse, right? I know some people say, you see how massive they, you see the ties and the leg? Well, these were like locusts, but they were upright. Catch me now. They were standing upright. The legs and their bottom legs were like horses, and he said they were like horses. You could imagine a sight of that. Now let's go on. He said, and on their heads were crowns like gold, and their faces were the faces of men. Now you got the horse of a body, and you got the face of a man, right? And you got a crown on the head. Giving you a description.
Peace.
And their teeth. And they had here as the hair of woman. They had woman here. And their teeth was the teeth of lions. Oh, what a sight. and they had a breastplate. Now, you know a breastplate usually go around the chest, right? So as they have a breastplate on there. They're giving you a description. As if a breastplate of iron. And the sound of their wings, they had wings too. Catch this. Was the sound of chariots of many horses running into it. And they had tails like unto scorpions, and there were stings in their tails, and their power was to hurt men 5 months. And they had a king over them, which is the messenger of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew is Abaddon. Oh, come on, sister. Y'all gotta catch this. Watch this now. You see, we getting back to the pit. The reason those demons didn't want to go there, this bottomless pit is run over by a messenger that is called Abaddon. You think they bad? Man, they say, okay, man, don't torment us sick. Please don't send us down there to that pit. Only one person in charge of that pit, you know. That's Abaddon. But let me tell you all something. You hear the visit? He said, like here, and they had a king. This pit have a king set over them, and this demon name is Abaddon. So you know what that means when the Father sent you there? You ain't come there to give him no orders. You think you know what torment is. Some of you know, I hope you all not get to love snake and frog and spider, because some of them, the Father said, y'all gonna see a judgment worthy of Elohim, you know.
5 months.
When y'all reject him, y'all gonna have snake in your belly and can't die. Let me tell you something, if you reject this truth, y'all better get used to snakes. Start getting to these things. So at least, it wouldn't be, but let me tell you something, y'all even know what y'all messing with. Y'all don't know what y'all messing with, bro. So let's go to 1 Thessalonians chapter 4. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 18. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4. But I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren,
Yes.
concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope. For if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in Yahushua will Elohim bring with him. You hear that?
Yes.
He said, I can bring them with me too. And you know what he told me? He said, I can bring them with me. When he come in the second time, that's why we got to meet him in the cloud. Just wait with me.
Yes.
For this we say unto you by the word of Yahuwah, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of Yahuwah shall not prevent them which are asleep.
Yes.
For Yahuwah himself shall descend from heaven with the shout, with the voice of the arch messenger, and with the trump of Elohim, and the dead in Yahushua should rise first. Brothers, we can watch our brothers and sisters go up first.
Right,
Wow.
first.
They've been there a long time. They got all of Moses and David them. With David and them, all them going, boosh. And then we can get caught up with them. And they which are alive and remain should be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet
The master in the air.
the master in the air, and so shall we ever be with the master. Therefore comfort one another with these words. We should forever be with him.
Yes.
So that's the purpose. He's gonna, but it's also another purpose where he brings up the first there. Let's get that. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 15. 1 Corinthians chapter 15. You don't use the scriptures, brothers and sisters. You don't use the scriptures, you will be deceived. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 49. And as we have borne the image of the earthly, we shall also bear the image of the heavenly. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Elohim.
No.
He coming to set up the kingdom, but flesh and blood cannot receive it. So we have to meet him in the clouds. And I can show you why we can meet him there. Neither do it corruption inherit corruption. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep. We shall all be changed in the moment, in the twinkling of an eye. He will make us immortal. Watch this, brothers and sisters.
Bring it on now.
And at the last trump of the trumpet shall sound, that the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this incorruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality.
Yes.
That's why we can be there. He bringing us with him, but he can change us. And you know, we got to join the army now. He bring the army, right? So when he bring us up there and he changes, take your place. You can catch what I say. The messenger stand in the sun. If he make you immortal, that's it. You will know death swallowed up. You will know when you become immortal. If you made